Tabity tabs open, but there are a lot of headlines. And thank you so much, Rickles, for the 5 memberships. And those are going to, gotta find my pen. Those went to Kathy Trout, Ann S., Morak 101, is Spirit Fleck, and Wishful She Devil. Congratulations. Welcome to the Church of Mo. We have Dark Chocolate True Crime and Dark Humor. Just no plastic recorders. We firmly are against those. As a mom of 6, I can tell you that those plastic recorder hot cross buns things are labeled audio assault weapons in my book. Thank you so much, Rickles, and welcome to all you new members. So our first story is, honest to goodness, what in the Walmart rapture? I have been bringing you guys this case as it's moved through, to its inevitable conclusion, but this is stunning, and it is going to be a big thing, I think. Now, a stunning new ruling in the mysterious 2011 stabbing of a Philadelphia teacher, Ellen Greenberg, has again been ruled as a self-deletion. Again, this is the craziest thing. I believe that they will bring up a graphic to show where she received injuries that she supposedly did to herself. The bizarre 2011 death of a beloved Philadelphia schoolteacher who was found with 20 stab wounds was yet again ruled a suicide, but her family's attorney blasted the latest report as quote-unquote tripe. Now, in the latest report on the high-profile case released on Friday, the coroner's office said a new review of the evidence determined that Ellen Greenberg, 27, likely took her own life on January 26, 2011, in her apartment. Now, Greenberg was found with stab wounds all over, including the back of her neck, head, and her heart. Quote, while distributions of injuries are admittedly unusual, the fact remains that Ellen would have been capable of inflicting all these injuries herself, said Philadelphia's chief medical examiner Lindsay Simon. Now, I don't know who in the heck thinks this is absolutely true, but really, just because you can, I could bungee jump, but I'm not gonna. Now, Simons described Greenberg as a young woman who suffered from anxiety. Again, I also suffer from anxiety. With all this information considered, it is the opinion of the undersigned that the manner of Ellen Greenberg's death is best classified as a self-deletion. Simon wrote Friday, all opinions state in this report are expressed with a reasonable degree of medical certainty. So this is just, what a sad thing for her parents. I don't think anyone believes this. Again, to show you a distribution of the wounds that this woman had, many of them were from behind her. This is ridiculous. Now, this ruling is the latest twist in this wild case, which has seen Greenberg's heartbroken parents twice sue the medical examiner and city for allegedly botching this investigation. In a scathing statement to the Post on Monday, Joseph Pedraza, a partner with the law firm of Lamb and McErlin, which represents her parents, called the new medical examiner report tripe. I mean, do they think we're all stupid? There is no way. It includes false claims like the assertion that a stab wound in Ellen's spinal column was made during the autopsy, a theory rejected by every credible expert, including the city's own neuropathologist. Now, Pedraza says that Simon's review is deeply flawed and ignored unexplained bruises, missing surveillance footage from the scene, and a recreation that found that Greenberg could not cause the wounds. Simon builds a flimsy case based on distorted portrayals of Ellen's mental health, propped up by cynical distortions of her managed anxiety, a condition that's widely experienced every day by over 40 million Americans, the lawyer said. Shame on you, Simon. Now, Greenberg was found dead in her Philadelphia apartment by her fiancé, Sam Goldberg, during a blizzard. Again, this is injustice. Now, an autopsy determined that she was riddled with bruises and suffering over 20 stab wounds, including to her neck, back, head, and heart, with a knife found protruding from her chest. Now, Goldberg was never considered a suspect. In the initial autopsy report, the then assistant coroner, Marlon Osborne, had ruled her death a homicide. But weeks later, that was changed when Osborne met with Philadelphia police and bizarrely changed his ruling to self-deletion, sparking the first wave of controversy over this particular case. Now, in 2023, an appellate court called the police investigation into the teacher's death deeply flawed, but upheld the ME's self-deletion ruling. Now, Osborne later flipped again in February, calling it something other than self-deletion. Now, the dead women's parents, Sandy and Josh Greenberg, questioned the self-deletion ruling and filed their lawsuits, meanwhile enlisting the services of two forensic experts to dispute the self-deletion ruling. Now, in February, the Greensburgs settled their claims in exchange for an undisclosed amount of damages and an agreement by the city that their daughter's case would again be reviewed. So they reviewed their daughter's case again and continue to put this absolute BS out there that this is a self-deletion. I am incredibly heartbroken for these parents. I can't imagine what it feels like to have your daughter's, crime, your daughter's death looked at and ignored multiple times and having to fight the entire state to get justice. This is just absolutely heartbreaking, and I hope that there is something that can be done. This is ridiculous. Now, you guys know I don't go political on this, but this is a headline that's coming out.